Getting rich is actually a step-by-step process. Without knowing and following the steps, you could never get rich. In this video, we will be telling you the 9 simple steps that will make you rich easily, and these are suggested by all the millionaires. Watch the video till the end, as all the steps are important for you to know. Now let's start. 1. Automate everything. Oftentimes, you might be your own worst financial adversary. Procrastinating and putting off necessary tasks makes it easier to give in to temptation and spend more than you should. It's a foolproof plan to ensure that you never hit it big financially. The easiest approach to prevent yourself from spending all your money is to set up an automatic savings plan. Specifically, you should establish monthly transfers from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts, or a similar system for automatic deductions from your paycheck to an employer-sponsored retirement plan. 2. Maximize inputs. It's common knowledge that to maximize your retirement savings, you should begin with a modest contribution and aim to grow it by at least 1% annually. No amount is too little to make a difference if you've been putting off making a donation. The trouble is, even modest efforts may only have negligible outcomes. You need to save money like you mean it if you ever want to become wealthy. And that means putting away as much as possible right from the bat, or at least as much as your company will match in your 401k. This is particularly true if you are beginning to save later in life and have a long way to go before you reach your savings goals. You may be concerned that contributing the maximum amount would put too much of a strain on your cash flow, but it's far simpler to develop the habit of saving and investing over time if you don't have any wiggle room in your budget. Do press the subscribe button below and also the like button if you want to know more amazing financial secrets. 3. Stretch your assets out. A smart investor would also spread their capital around, rather than relying on just one or even 2 sectors. They have their money invested in everything from equities and bonds to real estate and art and even startups. With a diverse portfolio, you may reduce your risk of losing everything if one investment fails while still having the chance to profit from several growth opportunities. Investing in a target date fund or life strategy fund that allocates your money across different asset classes according to your risk tolerance is a simple method to diversify your portfolio. Those who lack the capital to make a direct real estate purchase might look into other investment vehicles, such as real estate investment trusts, REITs, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, or mutual funds. Find out more about crowdfunding, which has made it possible for the everyday investor to back new businesses. Try to diversify your holdings and avoid putting all of your eggs in one basket. 4. Do not carry credit card balances. One of the greatest dangers to your financial independence is carrying revolving, high-interest debt. It may be a major hindrance, costing you thousands in interest and other fees and preventing you from saving additional money. You'll never reach your financial goals while adhering to the minimal payment attitude, and having a credit card debt is a horrible habit to break. Instead, you should avoid using credit as a crutch and instead learn to handle it responsibly, always paying your bill in full each month. Credit card users who are also financially savvy know how to make the most of their card's perks, discounts, and monthly cash flows without putting themselves into serious debt. 5. Pretend you need money. Has anybody known a modest guy who was rich? An old partner of mine still wore ugly brown suits and running shoes, drove a beat-up baby blue Volvo station wagon, and lived in the same tiny house he bought 40 years before. This ordinary-looking person was a multi-millionaire business entrepreneur fueled by his modesty. We have many millionaires, including some unexpected ones. Their astuteness allows them to live comfortably below their means rather than flaunt their riches. 6. Invest money to receive money. It's true that being rich takes work, but unless you're Warren Buffett, it's not via taking risks with your money and losing on stock picks. If you allow greed and fear get the better of you, your prospects of becoming wealthy will be severely diminished. The greatest strategy to safeguard your financial future and make headway toward your financial objectives is to hire a team of financial pros. A knowledgeable and experienced financial advisor, accountant, and, in more complicated situations, an estate planner should be sought out for this purpose. It's true that working with professionals will cost you money, and you can still do some investing on your own, but the benefits you get from their impartiality, knowledge, individualized direction, and regular monitoring may be well worth it and relieve you of a significant load. In order to locate professionals you can rely on, who make you feel at ease, and who have an approach that works for your unique needs, it's important to do many interviews. Even if you do hire an advisor, you should keep a close eye on your finances and understand exactly where they are going and why. 7. Temptation survival. TV, periodicals, friends, family, colleagues, and the Joneses drive us to spend more than we make. Overwhelming temptation to spend. Overspending leads to debt, fewer savings, and financial instability. Block any financial stressors. Abstain immediately and completely. Avoid malls, emails from shops you know will urge you to spend money, and activities you know will cost a lot. Replace it with stuff that motivate you to succeed. 8. Aim for the hill. Having something to work for is what keeps us going and gives our lives meaning. Getting out of debt, owning a home, and retiring by a certain age are all dreams shared by many of us. Maybe you want to purchase a second property or launch your own company. Unfortunately, objectives are easily lost sight of in the midst of the pressures of everyday life and are often overlooked. Having objectives that don't signify anything or have any impact on your actions is useless. As a result, you develop poor money management practices and never achieve financial freedom. You can make this a reality if you dedicate some time to planning out your objectives, ranking them in order of importance, and setting a savings goal for each one. 9. Start learning. Successful investors put in the time and effort to educate themselves on fundamental financial ideas, establish good habits, and monitor market developments. They constantly expose themselves to new financial knowledge in order to deepen and broaden their expertise. Follow their lead and tune into CNBC, read a financial publication instead of a gossip journal, and keep tabs on the latest financial news and advice from industry professionals on Twitter. That's all for today. Now you know all the steps to become a millionaire. If you want to get rich, then follow these steps. These steps are suggested by Sir Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Charlie Munger, and all other millionaires. You must follow these steps to become a millionaire. If you loved watching the video, then please press the subscribe button and also the like button. Share this video with all of your friends. And add a comment below if you are having any queries or suggestions. Thank you for watching the video till here.